Hey guys, welcome back and happy New Year's Eve. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I do my fill-ins with dip powder. Alright, so if you've been a little part of my Dip Nails by Jules crew here for a while, then you know that I use my peel off base coat underneath of my colored dips. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. I'm happy to have you. And I use peel off base coat under my colored dip powders. So I do avoid my cuticles and sidewalls when I apply my peel off base, and so when I do my removal, I often have a little bit of dip that wants to hang out and not come off. So I go in with my carbide cone bit, and I will use that, and I will go around my sidewalls and my cuticles, and I will remove that excess colored dip powder on my nails, just as I'm doing, just like this. And I will just go around and just remove all of that excess powder first, and then after that, then I can really look at my nails and assess where I have any lifted spots at. So I will just go in and do that really quickly. Alright, so I've gone ahead and I've gotten all of the extra colored dip off. If you can see here, there's a little hole right there, and there's a bit of white around it. That is a lifted area, as I'm sure you know. And I do have a little bit of lifting right where my new growth meets, you know, where the fill needs to be done at, where the old dip was. So I'll just push back my cuticles really quickly, and then I will go around. Usually the areas that are lifted right there, I can really just go around a couple times with my comb bit and it'll pop right off. The way that I do my fill-ins, all of my lifted areas literally end up just popping off, flying across the room. So right here I have a bit of lifting. I tend to get the most lifting on the sides. So I'm just going to go around, and whenever I see a lifted area, I don't dig constantly at that spot that's lifted. You want to actually go around where the hole or that lift is so that it will just pop right out. If you continuously dig at where it's lifted, you're gonna end up taking like just half of it off. So I like to just go around until it pops right out. So now on this side, I have a bit of lifting here as well. So I'm just going to keep going around until I get all of those lifted areas off. I may end up doing another video on a fill. Maybe I'll keep a set on longer so that I can kind of show you guys what it looks like when it's worse. But for filming purposes and just because I get bored often with my nails, I tend to do them once a week, sometimes twice a week. So I have a little bit of lifting usually, but not a whole lot. And I think that plays a lot into how I prep my nails. When I first started doing this, I would have a ton of lifting. But it is important that you get all of those white areas out, because if you don't, and then you go in and you add dehydrator and primer and, you know, anything that is wet, your liquids, all that, you can end up getting one of those greenies, and they're no fun, and they're not nice to look at. So you do want to make sure that you get up all of those lifted spots. Now, if you don't have an e-file, I'm not sure Really, if you'd be able to do a fill, if you don't have an e-file and you fill in your dip powder with a hand file, let me know. I'm not all that great with a hand file. To me, e-filing just comes so much easier. It's so much quicker. I, of course, will link my e-file down below, all of the bits that I use as well. So if you guys are interested in those, you can go ahead and grab them for yourself. My cone bit here did not come with my e-file. I did have to order that one separately, which most of the time, a lot of the bits you get with an e-file, 90% of them are accessory bits. I mean, you can use them, but they're not like my main favorite bits or anything. I am going to be doing a full favorites video here soon, and I will show all of my favorite products from start to finish, my favorite bits, my favorite clear dip powders, buffers, brushes, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to finish up getting these lifted areas up, and then I will be back in a minute to move on to my next step of my fill-in. Alright, so now that I've gotten all of my lifted areas up, I'm going to swap out my cone bit for my arbor band. And for this, I do use a fine grit arbor band, and I'm just going to go around all of my nails and just smooth them all out completely. And I am going to go ahead and go over the entire surface of my nail so that the clear dip will adhere nicely and stick on there and stay where I want it to go. Like I said, my pinky, my middle, and my ring finger, and really my thumb, they weren't all that bad, so I didn't have much smoothing to do on those. But you do want to make sure that you go over these spots that you got up from the lifting and make sure that they're nice and even and flush with your natural nail, so that when you apply your dip for the fill-in, you don't get many lumps and bumps. So I'm just going to go over and finish smoothing these out, and then we will move on to the fill-in and the prep and all that good stuff. Alright, so now I'm just going to use my cuticle pusher and make sure that all of my cuticles are pushed back. Alright, so now that my cuticles have been pushed back, I'm just going to take some cuticle remover gel and apply that at my cuticle and sidewall areas. And I will let that sit on my nails for, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute maybe. And then I will just go around them with a orange wood stick and just kind of move the gel around, and that'll help release any extra dead skin that I have there. Now, do I use the cuticle remover the way the bottle tells me to use it? No. No, I don't. Because the bottle says, and I tried it the way the bottle says, it did nothing for me. The bottle says you're supposed to put it on, let it sit for a minute, and then just wash it off. That did nothing. So for me, just kind of working it a little bit helps to really get off the extra dead skin there. So then I will switch my cuticle stick around to the wedge side, and I will use this to take off the dead skin there, or at this point you could just wash your hands, but I wanted to actually be able to show you. So I am just going to continue to do that. See all that? Gross. But it works. So then I will just wipe off my fingers. And then I will go in with a little bit of alcohol and make sure that they're nice and clean. And all of that gel is off. You can wash your hands if you want to, but filming purposes, I didn't want to have to get up and leave and come back and all that good stuff. Alright, so I did go ahead and dehydrate my nails with a little mix that I make up myself, which is just half alcohol, half pure acetone. And I just go in and do my basic dip powder application for my fill-ins. Sometimes I do just one dip of clear. For this fill-in, I did do 2 because of those couple fingers that I did really have to get a good bit of lifting off of. I did just do 2 dips. You can see now on my ring finger there, now that it's has a little bit more light on in here, you can really see how much I had to actually file away for the lifting. So I will just continue to do my dip powder, and as you can see, a little bit of my skin around my nails is red. That is not from me overfiling or slipping with my e-file. I'm sure you guys have heard me say before, I have eczema all year round. But this time of year, in the fall, in the winter, the colder months, my eczema gets angry. I can literally be drying my hands off with a paper towel and my skin will crack. So that is not for me overfiling or buffing or anything like that. For me, that's just normal day to day. And having a new kitten that scratches me all up, that doesn't help either. So I am going to continue with my dipping, my 2 coats of this. I will probably speed this up because by now you all know how this goes. Just clear dip, 2 coats. But comment, let me know if there is anything else you guys want to see me do. I do have a video on how to apply chunky glitters so that you don't have them sticking up through your clear. What else do I have? I have AliExpress Part 2 coming up soon. That was a fun video to do. That is some gel polish, the cat eye gel polishes. Those were fun. I really enjoyed doing those with the magnets. So I'm excited to share that. Oh, and then after New Year's, like in like a week, I decided this year my New Year's resolution was going to be no more tips. I wasn't going to do any more extensions. So I soaked off and I'm going to dip my natural nails. So that is coming up also. But if there's anything else that you guys want to see me do, any products that maybe you're a little hesitant to try, you want me to try them out first before you give it a go, let me know. I'm not opposed to going outside of dip powder, so if there's any brand, any other thing nail related that you want to see me do, comment down below, let me know. Maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't, but if not, that could be a fun video too. So comment, let me know anything you guys want to see. I am going to do a French mani video, probably, I don't know, a month or so. I am going to wait for my natural nails to grow out some because they are short now that I'm not doing tips. So if you guys are a fan of shorty videos, shorty nails, get ready because you thought these were short. You ain't seen nothing yet. All right, so I'm going to continue to, oh, I'm done. So now I'm just going to brush off all the excess. And then, of course, I will go in and activate. And as always, I'm going to do my 2 coats of activator. Damn cat hair. Do you guys have pets? I have an older kitty, baby kitten that my son got for his birthday. And then we have our senior border collie pup. And I swear I got the 3 furriest animals ever. And their fur just sticks with me, literally, all over me, no matter how much I vacuum. I got to the point where I literally bought shirts that says, this isn't dog hair, it's border collie glitter and kitty glitter. You can get them off Amazon, by the way. So I've activated. I'm going to let this sit for about 2 minutes before I go in and do my shaping and filing. Ignore my red cuticles. What are your guys' New Year's resolutions? I want to know if you do them. I kind of stopped doing them, but this year I was like, not doing tips is going to be just about as hard for me as if I said I was going to lose 50 pounds. Because even though I like them short, I still like a little length. So I'm getting used to these shorties I'm rocking right now. All right, so I'm going to push my cuticles back as you just saw me do. This here is my medium grit safety bit. And because it has that rounded smooth tip, I'm able to take it and kiss my sidewalls and my cuticles to make sure that my nails are nice and flush and even. I love this bit. It's one of my favorites. It's great to remove product if you turn it up a little bit on your drill. As far as speed goes for this, I have this up at, I think I use this around like a 5,000 or 6,000 RPM. I don't go really strong power when I'm doing my e-filing. Even when I'm removing product, my drill goes up to, one of my drills go up to 30,000 RPMs. Another one goes up to 35. I don't think I've gotten them past like 10. I don't know why anybody would need them that high. So I am just going to smooth out any lumps or bumps that I have. So now I thought I would just chat with you for a second since you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just smoothing out my nails with this drill bit here. Not doing anything special. I'm not removing any lifting. All the hard work is done. And I'm just going to let this bit do all the work for me now. If you're new to e-filing, there are 3 different grits of either just regular drill bits or sanding bands that you can get. They typically come in fine, medium, and coarse. Although, have you guys, I don't know what all kind of groups and pages and Instagram things you guys follow and all that good stuff, but I've been seeing some like really intimidating drill bits lately, like extra coarse drill bits. Are they like doing T-Rex and elephants nails or something? I don't know what you need anything stronger than a medium for. So those are the size drill bits that come in. I also want to just tell you guys, if you guys watch any of my videos and I'm ever not clear enough, or you have a question, or you just want to pop over and say hi, I am always free to chit chat, answer all your questions on Instagram. I've had a bunch of you already ask me questions and all that good stuff on Instagram, and I love interacting with you guys. I mean, we start talking about nails and then we just start talking about normal everyday stuff. So I really enjoy interacting with you all. Like I said, if you guys have anything you want to see me try out or any nail art, please comment down below or message me, let me know. I'm always looking for new ideas to do. I love doing my nails, but I have fun doing whatever, and I want to create videos that you guys want to see. So this is, again, my last step, and then I will buff and then apply my 2 coats of peel base. I will try to link those videos in the description, but here is the finished result. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one.